Hi, how are you? Matt Watson here from CarWow. So I'm sat in a Porsche 911 992 generation Turbo S. Next to me is a Porsche 911 991 generation GT2 RS. And next to that is a Porsche 911 992 generation GT3. And we're going to have a drag race. So let me tell you about this Turbo S. It has a 3.8 litre twin turbo flat six with 650 horsepower and 800 Newton meters of torque, driving all four wheels via an 8-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. This thing is wonderful, but it's also quite expensive. It comes in at £156,000. It's also not the lightest car. It weighs over 1.5 tons. Now that GT2 RS, it also has a 3.8 litre twin turbo flat six, and it puts out 700 horsepower, but less torque than this car, 750 Newton meters of torque. Also, it drives the rear wheels via a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. Because it's rear wheel drive, not all wheel drive, it's lighter than this car. It weighs in at just under 1.5 tons. It's expensive, that car. £208,000 when new. Now, if you want to buy one of those, they're about 300 grand. Now that GT3, it's got a 4 litre naturally aspirated flat six. It puts out 510 horsepower and 470 Newton meters of torque. It also drives the rear wheels only via a 7-speed dual clutch automatic gearbox. It's the lightest car here. It weighs 1.4 tons. It's also the least expensive, £128,000. The guys that have bought those two Porsches are from Topaz Detailing. I'm going to speak to Nabil, who's in the GT2 RS. So, Nabil,
thanks for bringing your car along. Really appreciate it. How are you anyway?
Not bad. Very, very well. Excited about this race.
so you are in the most powerful 911. We've got me in this Turbo S, which is close to your power, but not quite. And we've actually got your brother, haven't we? Your brother Maz in the GT3.
He is, yeah. He's in the slow car today, which is really, really different because usually he's in the Senna GTR.
Yeah, because Maz races.
We don't race so much, though, do we?
But we'll see what happens in this drag race. So what do you think is going to happen?
Do you know what? It's going to be a real close one.
I really want to say that I want to beat you, but I think the four-wheel drive
It's just going to have that edge. I just feel it.
Now, before you race, you should check out Topaz Detailing's channel. Okay, I'll put a pop-out banner there. It's popping out. Click on that. You can go check out their channel now, and there's a link in the description below. Go and have a look at the cars that they do there. So their main business is like doing PPF and stuff like that, and really high-end cars. You should see some of the cars on their channel. It'll blow your mind. Go there, subscribe, and comment on their videos saying, send Matt some more cars to drag race. All right, you do that. Oh, and of course, make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the bell icon to turn your notifications on. That way you won't miss a single upload. Let's get on with this.
Buying a new car? Then head to CarWow and my team will help you find your next car at a fair price. CarWow, your one-stop car buying comparison site.
Now, before we actually race, we've got to do the customary CarWow sound check. So I'm going to rev up this turbo. Sounds a bit like a vacuum cleaner. Hey Nabil, let's hear if your turbocharged engine sounds better than mine. I bet it does. Go on, rev it up.
Pause 1 second, because we didn't actually have Maz in the car, so obviously he can't rev it. he's just going to get in his car.
I was wondering why Maz was a bit silent. It's because he wasn't in his car. He's here now. Do you want to jump in the GT3?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on, let's do it.
The funny thing is, I when you said to me, and you brought your brother along, I looked to the right and the isn't in the car.
Okay then, Nabil. Maybe now you can rev up your car. Now that everyone's where they should be.
With pleasure.
Yeah. Shut up now. You win that one.
Maz, rev up your engine.
Let's have some naturally aspirated goodness. That's winning. That wins. That's it. Game over. You won that one. That's definite. Yeah. Oh, there's another thing we need to do. We need to warm up our tyres. So I'm going to go first.
I'm not gonna lie, I nearly myself because I saw your car coming towards me.
I was going to say that. Were you a little bit worried then? He's like fishtailing a bit out of control towards you. Sorry about that. Maybe you can show me how to do it better. Yeah, those tyres are getting a serious kicking. Go on then, Maz, do you want to actually show us how it's done properly? Okay, so Nabil, I think your brother might be a bit better at that than us. Maz, stop it. Stop it. Maz.
He's not gonna stop, I'm telling you. He's not gonna stop.
I need to get rid of these good years.
Oh, ouch. Anyway, let's race.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, smashing off the line.
Come on. That was a stop.
This thing is quick. No, I think I might have jumped a little bit.
No, that was a cack start for me.
Yeah, let's go again.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, it was such a good start from everyone.
Come on.
GT3 off the line so well. It was as though the GT2 RS bogged down because here am I across the line. Wow. Brilliant launch in the GT3. That was just amazing. Bang on. You were like just leapt ahead. Really got good traction, didn't it?
Really good launch.
And that brings me on to the GT2. What happened, Bill?
Mate, honestly, it's. I think the tyres are too hot now.
When I'm going through launch control, it's just spinning up first and second. I'm like standing still.
So I'm gonna try something different, I think.
Do you know what? Go for launch control, but put the stability on. Honestly, it's so good in Porsches. Try that.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, good start.
Oh, come on.
That GT2 didn't hook up. Oh. That's a beautiful four-wheel drive. Does the job every time. To be fair though, GT2 RS is designed for on track. Round track, it's going to beat this. Same with the GT3, designed for track work.
I just dumped it again. I was just standing still. This time, because traction control was on, it just stood still basically.
If we can do that one more time, what I'm going to do is do 2,000 RPM.
With the brake on, and then I'm just going to take off the brake and then go for it. So feather it in.
So you think that you can beat Porsche's launch control and traction control system, which has had millions of pounds worth of development spent, well, sorry, millions of euros spent on it. You can do it yourself with your brain and your right foot, yeah?
I got a very good left foot, so yeah, I think so.
I thought you were going to say you got a very good brain. I like the way you picked up your foot instead. It's very modest.
3, 2, 1.
Come on, that's a bit better.
You didn't. Well, it's coming now, though. Was that better for you, Nabil, than the other drag races?
Actually, Matt, that was better, but the four-wheel drive just hooks up so well, doesn't it?
It really, really does. I mean, this is what this car's for. It's for everyday road use. Yours is a track car.
But it's still got loads of power, and I could see you just like reeling me in. It's just that you ran out of room.
GT3, obviously, naturally aspirated engine, loads less power. It was never going to win, but still, it's a beautiful thing.
I also think that the GT3 was actually quite impressive, to be honest with you. I was quite impressed, although I couldn't see where it was, but I can see the launch was very good.
I think that's because your brother might be better at launching than you.
No comment.
Okay, so now we've put Maz, Nabil's brother, into the GT2 RS because Maz actually races cars, and Nabil's gone into the GT3. Let's give it a go this time.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, good launch from everyone. It's going to be close. Oh, here comes this GT2 now. It was a better launch. There we go. That was close.
Well, you know what, Nabil? I think that Maz did do a slightly better launch than you.
But still, you can't beat four-wheel drive. That's what this car is all about. Be a different story on the track, which is what the GT cars are for, but in a drag race, 911 Turbo S is the daddy.
So then, what exactly happened? Well, the Turbo S won, completing the standing quarter mile in 10.2 seconds. The GT2 RS took 10.4 seconds, and the GT3 was last with a time of 11 seconds dead.
Okay, now we're going to have a rolling race with the cars in their softest, most relaxed settings. From 50 miles an hour, an automatic mode for the gearboxes. And everybody level, we'll get up to 50 miles an hour. 3, 2, 1, go! Kick down. Blimey, that GT2 RS just... Oh! Can I reel that GT3 in? Yes, here we go.
It's a bird then.
He had to brake for a bird, but he's still going and he's bailed. It doesn't matter. We saw the result of that.
That was a bird that went over my head.
Was there a kickdown on the gearbox? It was like you're actually in manual mode. Were you really in automatic, Nabil?
100% I'm in auto. I think it's just because the car knows it's ready. It feels like it's on a track and it knows it's gonna go.
Maz, you know your brother than anyone else. Can we trust him?
We can trust him, but all I know is the GT2 is fast. But it looks like you were a bit delayed, Matt. I think we need to do that one again.
No, it wasn't delayed. I'm calling it in. When you have it in like normal mode, it really is normal.
You see, you two have got like hardcore track cars.
You know, they're designed for like focus on track, so there's not really a normal mode. It's like sport, sporty, or super sporty. Whereas I have a wider range in this turbo. That's what it's all about. But there we go. Okay, now we're going to do that again. This time, manual mode, locked in third gear. Full sport settings, so no excuses now for this turbo. 3, 2, 1, go. All turbos! Whoa, look at that GT2 RS go!
Come on.
3 did all right, but whoa! Bash me to the half mile. What's it going to be to the mile? Oh, he's braking. Hey! Woo!
Oh my God. This car, honestly, took off so well. It's so quick, but that GT2 RS.
That thing flies.
Honestly, I can feel it, but I couldn't see where you were, Matt. Were you like anywhere? Were you in this race?
Yeah, I was like ahead of your brother in his GT3. I was surprised just how much difference there was. Like you got 50 more horsepower, but it felt like a lot more. And I've got to say that GT3 did a good job up to the higher speeds, and then obviously the added torque of this just meant it could keep on pushing through the air. That was awesome. How was it for you, Maz? Did you like to watch our cars disappear into the distance? Feel free to answer unless you're crying.
Slow.
That is the most concise and accurate summary we've ever had on Car Wow. Thank you. Okay, now we're going to have a brake test from 100 miles an hour. When we reach the line, full emergency stop. Which car will stop in the shortest distance? Here comes the line. Come on!
Yes!
I think that's a perfect example of the performance of GT cars. I mean, look at that. So they stop better than the Turbo S, which also stops like it's almost hit a brick wall, actually. It's so good, the brakes on this car. But those other two are just a little bit better. But I can't even call it between you two. It's like dead even.
Honestly, I can't. That's exactly what I was looking at. It looks like it's literally even.
To say thanks to those guys for bringing the cars and to get them to bring some more cars, if you go over to their channel, Topaz Detailing, right? Links in the description. Go onto their latest video and go, Matt says, please bring some other cars. In fact, look on their channel, see what they've got and get them to bring it for drag races. Make sure you comment on their videos.